Sentinels will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cougars offense will take the field first. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab. Turning it on! Bounces over the top. Touchdown, Cougars! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They're on the board first here at the season opener.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Houston.
I don't know what the records are, but Jesse, they are very much in danger.
They'll go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Winters. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about Houston. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, Dave?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king of college football. You won it all. A lot to be excited about. Palmer, now you work on the next season and repeating and all that goes with it.
And it should still be good, too, right? Because winning that first national championship brought in so many good recruits, brought in so many players through the portal. You can make an argument their roster this year is better than last year's national championship roster. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
Houston going up tempo. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Once he got some room, it was over. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up.
There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The run inside. It's Winters. Picks up the first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's
loose on the left. Touchdown, Cougars. Make it 5 early trips to the end zone in this game. He's in the house for the 6th time in this. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what...
Continues to fight for yards. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Back to pass, it's Carney. Safe completion on the screen. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message and what they're preaching, they all believe they could do something very special this season.
That's reeled in. It's Winters. Got a little grass. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Houston wants to play fast. With the draw, it's Winters. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. To the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their...
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Oh, a lot of space. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the... Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. He's at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Cougars. His 9th touchdown of the game. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Running inside. It's Winters. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston. And that his 10th touchdown of the game.
And how about this?
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. The Cougars moving quickly to the line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
It's a running room. The 20, the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. At the 15, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Shows him the stiff arm. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Motion from the back. Go. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Winters. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Houston going up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so...
Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Houston Cougars and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, this is what they're playing for. The group of 6 have known they could compete with the big boys all along, and winning a national championship has proven that. But now they've got to do it again and show they can be consistent. Guys?
All right, Holly. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 20. So Houston's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. The run inside. It's Winters. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Looking for a gap. It's Winters. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Houston wants to play fast.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is
turning it on. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown! All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running inside. It's Winters. There he goes. The 40. The 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for space. It's Winters. Finding some room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. His 17th touchdown of the season and third of this game.
David, this guy's showing.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Houston going up tempo. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Completes the shuffle pass. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Winters. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good position.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
maybe a crease. Still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. That's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
The run inside. It's Winters. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Winters. Inside the 25. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougar! He scores for the 5th time in this game. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The hand to the running back. Picks up the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season.
And the Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Ready. Go. Here's the give off the left side. There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Here we go. Right back to the well. Inside the 35. It's a seam wide open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Winters. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Houston wants to play fast.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let him have those running lanes.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Running inside. It's Winters. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Running to Green. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another. Productive play on this drive. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Winters. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! His 8th touchdown of the game. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty...
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. On the move, it's Winters. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carney. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab down the left side. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Houston.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence for them.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games.
Wide 80. Ready, go. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go. Ready. Wide 80, go. Down, ready. Go. Ready, go! Ready! Go! Down, ready, go! Down, ready, go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Winters. Got enough for the first. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Houston going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Thrust that arm out. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Ready, go.
They'll run it. It's Winters. This time the defense